Goddess here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you. Peace and blessings to you all. As you guys can see by the title of the video, we are going to be talking about intuition, which is a lady's best friend, or traumatic assumption, which is like you projecting, your guilty conscience type of vibe. But before we even get into that, we start with our daily affirmations. So without further ado, let's get right into them. We're going to start in a comfortable position, seated of course. I'm working on my posture, so of course I'm going to recommend you guys sit with a tall, nice, straight posture, but also relax. Calm state of mind, We're going to inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth as we speak and breathe and live our daily affirmations. I am light. I radiate love. I am dedicated to my purpose. I am passionate with myself. I shed my light with the world. I radiate joy, resilience. I am embracing my journey. I am protected along my journey. I am staying grounded. All is well. I am safe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, so let's get into today's video. I took a few notes on it. Normally this is all off the dome, but this title has been sitting on my mind for a long time, but I took some notes on it. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I wanted to show you guys the view of where I'm at, the vibes, per usual, but I feel like the camera is just too far for me, so I'm gonna switch positions real quick. Now that y'all got y'all get the vibes, like I said, calm state of mind. Y'all get the vibes. Tsunami state of mind, vibing, creating our own wave, So, that being said, give me a second. You know what, you guys? I'm kind of feeling this angle better, but it's cool. I'm grateful for whatever. Bars. Don't let me fool y'all. This is not a McDonald's smoothie. Just this disclaimer. This is just, although this is a judgment-free zone. If you like McDonald's smoothies, that's on you. But this is not that. You guys know me. You guys know I make my own whatever. However, this cup is a recycled cup that's in my house. Me and my roommates, whatever. I don't like to travel with my glass, although I know it's better. I don't like to travel with my glass, or I don't have any wood traveling items, or I expressed this in the last video. However, this is not a McDonald's movie. Straight from the heart with intentions and love. But that's not even what this is about. Off topic. Anywho. Intuition versus traumatic assumption. So first and foremost, let's start with intuition. We all know intuition is a woman's best friend. Everybody has intuition, but something about a woman's intuition, that gut feeling we just stick to and listen. So intuition is like something that your heart, your soul, your mind, your spirit is telling you, and it's telling you kind of strongly, but not so strongly, because it's not like, oh, this is common sense, but it's more so like you getting this urge, this feeling like, oh man, Like, am I, it makes you think like, well, no, let me not say it makes you think. Your intuition is so strong. It's a feeling from your spirit. It's a feeling, a sign, and you feel it 100%. However, the world, the people outside of your spirit, they look at you like, oh, you're crazy. That's not, whole time you're 100% right. Well, let me not say 100%. No, whole time you're 100% right. Never doubt, never second guess your intuition, your gut feeling. Never listen to your gut feeling, listen to your heart, listen to your mind, listen to your body, listen to your soul. Read those signs, whatever it's telling you. That's intuition. And people outside of you, people outside of your mental, people outside of your energy may try to convince you that your intuition is leading you falsely. However, that's not the case. It may not be the case. Traumatic assumption. That, however, is something totally different. That is like a PTSD. For example, well, I don't have this is some words that I came up with. I just put two words together, but it happened to me before. I'm not a although I do try to heal myself, I'm not a doctor. I don't have a PhD or anything. This is just my common sense. My 2 and 2 getting 17. I'm a Pisces. I'm emotional. Don't let me lead you astray. But this is just this could be a real thing. I never looked it up. But traumatic assumption is basically, you know how people say you have generational curses and there has to be that one cycle breaker. So a traumatic assumption is like basically when something that's happened to you in the past, you feel like that situation is continuing to happen to you, the situation continuing to follow you into each new situation that you're in. For example, relationships in life, whatever. Say you got robbed, or you got something stole from you. You got something stole from you, and you went to someone else's. You went to the same place, and you felt like it's hard to explain out of the relationship context. For example, you got something stolen from you at work. You went back to work. You got something stolen from you again, or you misplaced something, and you assumed that it was stolen from you again because it was stolen the first time. So why wouldn't it be stolen again? How could you misplace it? But in reality, it could have been stolen, or you could have just misplaced it 9 times out of 10. You just projected the old environment onto your new environment. Maybe that was a bad example because a thief is a thief, but you guys get what I'm saying. And as far as relationship context, say for example, you're in a relationship, you get cheated on, and the way the person cheated on you, like they were, I don't know, they were texting somebody or whatever on Instagram, and the next thing you know, boom, they were in the bed. And then now, as you have forgiven them and moved on past it, or so you say, or whatever, as you move on into your new relationship, your new partner is texting girls on Instagram or boys on Instagram, whatever the case may be, and you just feel like it's going to lead them to doing what your ex did to you, traumatic assumption. In reality, 9 times out of 10, it's just like the old PTSD. Past options, like whether you chose to forgive the person and continue to move on with them, not trust them, whatever the case may be. Not trusting them would also be a sign of traumatic assumption or whatever. And also what comes with, these are also my notes. Remember, you guys, I don't have my PhD or anything. But also what comes with traumatic assumption is a lot of miscommunication and overworked minds. Like I said, I'm a Pisces, so I overthink a lot. Something could be simple. It could be like the way you hug me different. Like one day you hug me fully, you embrace me, and the next day you give me a church pat hug. It could be that. So that being said, it could be a lot of like a lot of me being you, a lot of me putting 2 and 2 together, getting 17, it's not adding up. The whole time the person's probably just super tired from work, had a long day, and I'm over here thinking they hate me, and it's a lot of miscommunication. versus intuition, you know what you feel. You just got to find the right time to speak on it, or just continue to let the signs. So I'm going to give you an example of both. So, intuition, gut feeling, deja vu, messages, signs, coincidences, strong feeling, sensation in your body, mind, soul, body, mind, spirit. For example, sorry you guys, but for example, I was hit up. I was hit up. Yeah, I was hit up by an old person I was getting to know or whatever, and I invited that person to my home. And when I invited that person to my home, my mirror fell off the wall and broke. And me being who I am, very in tune with myself and my spirituality, my love, my energy, everything about me, I'm just like, I'm also very open-minded, but I'm also in the light of not being open-minded anymore, not giving people the benefit of the doubt, because it is what it is. It is what you see, clearly. So anywho, the mirror fell, and then I staged my house after they left, and they invited me out the next day, and it was like a total nightmare. And I'm just like, the universe was telling me, the universe gave me a clear sign. Amira has never done that to me, ever. I've always heard that it was bad luck. I don't really believe in luck, because I'm me. I can create anything I need in my life. Ashe. But the mirror fell off the wall and it broke. It was a big mirror too. And I'm just like, so yeah, then the next day we went out and it was like the worst. Long story short, that person is no more in my life. That person is no more in my life. And that was clearly intuition. When the mirror fell, my intuition was telling me this is not a good idea. People were in the past for a reason, And I'm preaching this like I haven't learned this lesson 2 or 3 times, but the mirror falling, that was like it for me. Oh, gosh. Yes, the mirror fell. Now going over here to traumatic assumption. An example of that for me, traumatic assumption. When can I say I have used traumatic assumption? Okay, so basically I don't want to go too into detail, but I talked to a guy from a specific place and he did me dirty. And then there was a guy from that same place and he was, spinning his game to me and da-da-da. And I'm just like, oh no, baby, look where you from. I already know how this is gonna be. Me putting my judgment on him, my prejudgment and PTSD from my past experience with somebody from that place. And I know it sounds crazy, somebody from a place, but nah, baby. Just like people say people from Florida are scammers. People from Florida are scammers. They get this money. But anywho, so yeah, I put them judgments on him. And I feel like, I won't say I manifested it or anything, but it ended up turning out like that. So also boundaries, red flags. It's so sometimes prejudgment is okay when you picking up them red flags. I don't mean to flip this story because I did use my traumatic assumption on him. Although he did turn out to do what I thought he would do. Okay, anywho, you guys, like I was saying, boundaries, red flags. Don't ignore those because that's also important. But I have the worst analogies. However, I hope you guys feel me. I hope you're catching my drift because intuition versus traumatic assumption is real. Do not mix up the two. Old relationship PTSD is also real. Traumatic assumption is real. Intuition is real. It's real. Intuition is real. Listen to it. Save yourself the agony, heartbreak, possible. Never mind. I crack myself up. But thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me. I know, let me just give a quick rundown. I know I've been saying I'm gonna make this budget video and this new vision board video. But it's been so much going on. Like, I'm out here being an adult, you know? I'm out here. I'm just not living this rock star lifestyle that I just have envisioned in my mind yet, but we are getting there. Got to start somewhere. But I can't complain. Duty calls. I really have to go and live my adult life. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Chronicles of the Hood, PhD. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for letting me express this, be open. I just had a what's that word? Epiphany? I don't know if that's the word, but it sounds good. I just had an epiphany. Maybe I shouldn't use words, I don't know. But I don't know, I'm just sitting here and it's all coming to me. So I really needed to express this video. I needed to let this out. So thank you guys for being here with me. Grateful, thankful. I can't say I'm grateful, thankful, blessed. I tell you guys to stay thankful, grateful, blessed. But anywho, I am more than beyond grateful, thankful, blessed, even for the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Because life requires balance. It all adds up. So no matter what you're going through, even if you feel like this is just it, because I've been there 2 or 3 times, like, I'm ready, God, you know, peacefully, painfully, I'm ready. But anywho, even if you feel like, no pun intended, but even if you feel like this is just it for you, keep going. Even if it's just simple as going as writing it in your book, write it down. If your book is your best friend like me, write it down. Like, that can help. That can change everything. Write down the good, the bad, and the ugly. And write down what you see, what you want, what you need. Because what you need is all in here. And it can all be here if it's all here and here. You feel me? So that being said, always stay grateful. Always stay thankful. Always stay blessed. Let it go. This is out.